Hello, hello, hello. I just want to remind you that we have Caramoo each and every Friday night right here in Montgomery, Alabama. If you want to find out where, if you want to find out what time, all you need to do is call this number, and that is 334-399-7737. That's 334-399-77. John Henry Drums, home of the Majestic Mind Matters University.
So, a guy walks into a bar. A duck walks into a bar. A rabbi, a priest, and a minister walk into a bar. A white man with a Glock walks into a church. A white man with a handgun walks into an elementary school, a middle school, a high school, a college. A white man with a rifle, a shotgun, and a handgun walks into a theater. A white man with a rifle walks into a Las Vegas hotel. A white man with Neil Wilson's name on his knife walks into BART. A white man with 2 chainsaws walks into BART. A white man with a rifle and 3 handguns walks into a Jewish synagogue. A white man with a Glock walks into a club. A black boy with Skittles and tea walks down the street and is killed. A black man with a cell phone is killed. A black man with a wallet is killed. A black man with cigarettes is killed. A black man with a license to carry is pulled over and killed. A black man with a security badge is mistaken as a suspect and killed. All of these are jokes, but none of them are funny. A woman with a hijab looks like a terrorist. A man with a turban looks like a terrorist. A white man with khakis does not look like a terrorist. An immigrant is a threat to this country. Kaepernick's knee is a threat to this country. White men are not a threat to this country. America is on the other side of broken knock-knock jokes. Knock, knock. Who's there? Justice. Justice who? Knock, knock. Who's there? Compassion. Compassion who? Knock, knock. Who's there? Truth. Truth who? Because what is justice or compassion or truth to a nation built on the backs of others? America is the comedian who's been in the game for decades and still ain't funny, tells the worst jokes known to mankind, then gets mad when you don't laugh. America is the attention-thirsty class clown who thinks disrupting a history lesson is humorous, gets kicked out of class only to come back the next day and do it all over again. America sang Donald Glover's lyrics long before he even wrote them. Its version of This Is America smiles like a purge mask. America is the perverted uncle who still gets to be a part of the family. Everybody knows how disgusting he is, but the unaffected don't say nothing. Have you heard the one about the immigrant? Spends his blood, sweat, and tears escaping to the American dream, only to arrive and be told he can no longer be a dreamer. Have you heard the one about the preteen? Just enough black to be seen as old enough to have a body become home to bullet wounds. Have you heard the one about the face the American flag represents? Commits mass murders, but with the exception of suicide, has just enough Macaulay Culkin to keep him alive at the scene of the crime. Have you heard the one about the patriots? Claims all lives matter, but only supports the thin blue line and not the lives they've taken. Have you heard the one about the nation? Turns its back on injustice, then gets offended when you don't sing their favorite song, like a child who hits all the other kids on the playground, then wonders why don't nobody want to play with him. A racist walks into the Oval Office, becomes president, and encourages his followers to come out of hiding. They agree on things like building walls to keep people out of land that they stole, as they wear red hats that suggest a time during Jim Crow or the Chinese Exclusion Act or any law that deemed non-whites as less than human, made this nation great. All of these are jokes, but none of them are funny. Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello. I just want to remind you that we have Caramoo each and every Friday night right here in Montgomery, Alabama. If you want to find out where, if you want to find out what time, all you need to do is call this number, and that is 334-399-7737. That's 334-399-77. John Henry Drums, home of the Majestic Mind Matters University.